Hello Cancer, how are you doing? Welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. It's the 23rd of January 2026. I'm going to pull you guys a general tarot reading. I'm going to take that. I'll turn it over in a minute. Just because it kind of floated out onto my wrist. And it was just saying, look at me. Anyway, I'm going to pull you guys a general tarot read. If we could ever get started. See what's going on. Take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. And yeah, let's see what we've got going on for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. And the card that flipped out. 1, 2, 3, 5 cards I've pulled for you. I only usually go 3 or 4. Perhaps there's messages there for you. Right, let's get into it. So we've got the Knight of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in the upright, 5 of Wands in the reverse, King of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Lots of cups. So this may be your energy, Cancer. Or you could be in a situation involving, should I say, a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces. A lot of cup energy, a lot of water energy, feelings, emotions. A bit up and down. And 5 of Wands in reverse. A bit up and down, avoiding some sort of conflict. Keeping the peace, or perhaps trying to keep the peace. Feeling somewhat shut off from something. 6 of Cups in reverse energy, resisting something, or I'm just getting repressed, kind of repressed, cut off, cold, closed off to something. Walking away from something, or just not wanting to walk towards something. 3 of Pentacles in the upright, teamwork, collaborating, learning, working on a team, working towards something, getting some advice or the help of others, or listening to others, or talking to others. Could be about work, finances, business. But overall, I'm getting, trying to keep the peace on something. Trying to tread carefully, I'm getting. And communicating, but not going too deep into. So there could be a situation that you're trying to resolve here, or work with someone on, but it could be a excuse me, I've got a bit of a crick neck. I was doing some weights and dumbbells, and I think I went a bit heavy and my neck's all crickety cricked. So yeah, you're kind of dealing with something here, but it might be you're treading carefully. I'm just getting treading carefully. Okay, treading carefully. So let's start clarifying. Knight of Cups in the reverse. These cards are being very flitty today. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why is it here for Cancer? 6 of Wands in the reverse. Feeling undervalued, unappreciated, not getting some sort of recognition that you feel that you need or want to receive, or so it could be to do with work. Perhaps you're working very hard in your job, in your business, and you're not getting the success that you require, or you don't feel that your efforts are being rewarded. Or there's some sort of, someone perhaps feels that they're not being appreciated, or you're not appreciating them, or they're not appreciating you. There's just some sort of, someone's not talking out, someone's not saying what they're feeling here, because they don't want to create a conflict. They don't want to get into any arguments or anything like that. Don't want to cause any tension, but someone's definitely feeling a little bit Cold and just a little bit. Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Cancer? Temperance in reverse. So something's out of balance, out of sync, out of alignment. There's an energy here of someone's playing as a team and someone's not. Someone's kind of someone's balanced, someone's not. Someone's making effort, someone's not. Someone's doing everything, someone's not doing anything. You're trying to, or someone's trying to get on the same page, on the same team as someone here, and I don't think that's happening at the moment. Five of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Cancer? Oh, the Devil. So, the Devil. Some sort of toxicity here, some sort of imbalance, extreme excess, overindulgence perhaps. Some sort of attachment. Or someone's doing a little bit of soul searching on their shadows, on their dark side, kind of looking at any negative energy or flaws within themselves. We've all got flaws, we're human, but there's something very heavy and toxic here, something that's keeping someone held down, repressed, and there's that shut off kind of energy that I got in the beginning. Someone's really held down by something, out of balance, perhaps some sort of, extreme or excessive behavior or habits. King of Cups in reverse energy. Why is it here for Cancer? Why is the King of Cups here for Cancer? Eight of Pentacles. So someone's working hard, working towards something, investing their time, their effort, their finances perhaps into something. But I'm getting here, someone is putting the work into something, but they're not really feeling it here. They're not really, they're not putting their all into it. They're a bit closed off from something, but they're still kind of working towards it. Or someone's getting some sort of advice on what they need to do in order to develop some sort of skills, some sort of development in their business or in their career. Perhaps someone's not getting the success or the recognition that they want in their career, their job, their business, and perhaps they're needing to develop their skills and do some learning in order to get to a higher level that they want to be at. But someone's putting an effort here, and there's someone that's not recognizing that. Someone's looking for some sort of validation that they're not getting. Six of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse. Someone's bored. Someone's bored doing the same old thing day in, day out. Someone might want to travel, or looking ahead. I'm getting more, someone's a bit bored, kind of looking ahead, wanting to do more, because they're not feeling very successful in their current endeavours, whatever that is, job, work, or just whatever, a situation that they're not getting enough recognition for. They're doing a lot of work, or they're investing a lot of their time, their efforts, and they're just not, there's no progression here, there's no growth. This could also be an energy of trying again, not getting success the first time around, so trying something again. Or someone's just, there's no direction here. Someone hasn't got any kind of direction. They're a bit bored, a bit stagnant, a bit sort of fed up. Six of Wands in reverse energy. Why is it here for Cancer? There's a Three of Wands in reverse again. So very stuck, very stagnant, very, and with that Devil there, very, someone's very stuck, held by something, attached to something, or someone. And someone can't progress for some reason because of this attachment, or they're feeling held back, they can't go forward, or they're coming back around to something. Someone wants to get back to their self here, but first they need to defeat the Devil in order to do that. Temperance. Why is Temperance here in reverse for Cancer? Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, Page of Pentacles in reverse energy, a very... Someone's not putting in effort here. Someone's not putting in effort. Someone's not learning from past mistakes. Someone's kind of not making they've got ideas or plans, but they're not really putting in any real effort to make those plans manifest into reality. Someone keeps making the same mistakes over and over again, and they're wondering why they're still stuck in the same energy, same disappointment. Someone's, I'm just going to say, all talk and no action. Someone's talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk. The Devil. Why is he here for Cancer? Five of Cups in reverse. Forgiveness, accepting change, ready to move on, healing, letting go. So someone's possibly trying to release themselves from something here. Perhaps some sort of negative thinking, or I mean, the Devil, it's things that we're attached to, things that we hold on to, things that stop us from going forward. It's a very heavy, very strong energy. Could be self-doubt, could be negative thinking patterns, could be spending too much money, could be drinking too much, eating too much, gambling. Someone here kind of knows what the issue is, I think, but obviously it's proving hard to deal with it. And when you're dealing with a toxic attachment, or something that, you know, it is hard to deal with. It's not just something you can walk away from. Perhaps someone is forgiving themselves, or trying to forgive themselves for the things they didn't do, or the effort they didn't put in when they could have. Can you hear that wind outside? It's really windy here today. Blowing a gale in my garden. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse. I'm getting a very young, someone here is making a decision, but they don't know which decision to make. And 2 pages, that's a very young, I mean, you could be dealing with someone younger, but someone here, they've got an idea of how to move forward, but they have no idea of how to implement it. Or they don't know how to go forward. And perhaps there's been some hasty decisions, or they don't want to make any hasty decisions. And they're kind of, someone feels like they're hitting a brick wall here with something. Perhaps this is something that's been going on for a while. And someone's kind of just hitting a brick wall. They're kind of out of ideas and just feeling a bit defeated, deflated, and possibly contemplating on giving up on whatever this is altogether. 3 of Wands in reverse energy. The Star. Finding a light in a dark place, trying to find some positive energy here. Perhaps looking within for some sort of inner guidance, following one's gut and intuition, or trying to remain positive in what looks like not a very positive situation. Having faith that it will all work out, perhaps. That someone's not sure if they've got what it takes to make it work, or whether even if they can be bothered to put the effort in, if it's something that they've been working towards or dealing with no success, and how long it's kind of been that way without any success or positive outcome. 3 of Wands in reverse energy. The Moon. Yeah, so someone's avoiding something, avoiding the truth, kind of trying to, there's something that, someone can't see a way forward on something, or they don't know, they're not trusting of something, or they're not seeing a way forward, they're needing to know more, or they're fearful, or they're avoiding something, or they're scared of change. Scared of the unknown, self-doubt, fear, insecurity. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. 8 of Swords in the upright. Feeling trapped. Negative thinking, limiting beliefs. I can't do this. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I can't do this. Can I? No, I can't. You know, it's one of those thinking over and over and over, and just feeling very held down by negative thoughts, negative feelings, feeling trapped. And there's also that energy that comes with the 8 of Swords, of a victim mentality. Feeling like you are hard done by in some way. Five of Cups. Ace of Cups. So, could be a new beginning with regards to love, but what I'm getting more so is an offer of spiritual awakening within yourself, Cancer. About showing love to yourself, getting out of that negative thinking, and offering yourself a bit of care, a bit of love, not being so hard on yourself. Because I'm seeing a lot of doubt here, a lot of, you know, doubtful, yeah, you kind of not having much faith in yourself. You're trying to, but the doubts and the self-doubt, and it's kind of overriding any positive or loving thoughts and feelings. Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups in the upright. So, for who it may resonate for, this could be to do with a new beginning in love. Someone that's, or this could be you, you're hoping for a new beginning with someone, and, or someone's hoping for a new beginning with you, but something here needs to be let go of. Perhaps you have someone that you've connected with that you feel that, yeah, this could be a possibility of a connection, relationship. But someone's holding back here from fear, or there's just something here they need to let go of in order to move forward. The Star, the Hermit, they're really looking, someone's really really looking within, because they're very stuck here, really looking, maybe obviously with that Devil energy as well, maybe it's someone's having to do some real soul searching, perhaps on a level that they've never done before. Perhaps with regards to love and who they connect with and align with and who they don't, and the relationship that they have with themselves, the love that they give themselves. The Moon. Why is the Moon here for Cancer? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's not sure whether to take, someone's not sure on a new beginning here because they're not sure how stable it's going to be. Or they're not offering something tangible here. Or they're not being offered some sort of stability that they require. Eight of Swords. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Definitely getting an air of kind of attachment, toxic kind of codependency in a situation here. Someone is afraid to let go of something that someone's afraid to come out of their comfort zone. Someone's afraid to come out of their comfort zone or leave behind familiar things that they're not necessarily emotionally fulfilled in, or a situation or a connection they're not emotionally fulfilled in, but they're too scared. They'd rather stay in that connection than walk into the unknown. Ace of Cups. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And someone's very out of balance, very not knowing, just overwhelmed with it all, not knowing, not prioritising, perhaps not putting themselves first here. Perhaps someone's not putting themselves first for whatever reason, not thinking of their own wants, needs, emotions. Very overwhelmed. Knight of Cups. Three of Swords in reverse. So could be to do with an external factor. There's possibly a new opportunity, new connection in love, but someone has another situation or person they need to let go of first. And someone's refusing to do that. They can't face the reality of it. They kind of can't face what it is that they need to do because they're attached to it. The Hermit. Yeah. Two of Cups in reverse. Someone's in separation. Perhaps someone's got some kind of toxic habits here or behaviour that's caused a separation, and there's possibly an energy of reconciliation here, but Someone needs to let go of the toxic habits or behaviours before they can come back around to any sort of possible reconciliation. Someone needs to let go of something to go towards something brand new. But someone doesn't want to let go of something yet, or someone, or whatever it is they need to let go of. Ace of Pentacles, the Sun. Now that's either a card of feeling happy or potentially feeling happy, but that's also possibly a card of the light being shone on something or someone. Something's coming to light. Perhaps someone's having a spiritual awakening within themselves and they're suddenly realizing, you know, God, I'm attacked. Is this what's holding me back? Is this what's... Someone's having a little talk with themselves. Getting in touch with their intuition and their core self of what it is they want and don't want, what it is they need to hold on to and let go of. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse again. Someone's just really at a moment. I'm surprised the Tower hasn't come out yet. But someone's eyes have been opened to perhaps behaviours and lifestyles or connections that they've had. Someone feels like they haven't been living truly to themselves, perhaps for quite a long time. Whether that's in a wrong or working too much and just taking, you know, working too hard for companies or people that don't appreciate them, putting so much effort in and accepting when not getting the same effort back from someone or a situation or a job. Someone's got a new possibility here in love and they're too scared to go towards it because they're fearful or they're having to let go of toxic habits, situations, perhaps another connection or relationship that they've been in for a while that's not serving them, hasn't served them for a long time, but they've stuck with it because they were perhaps too fearful to walk away because they didn't know what was going to happen if they did. Two of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Taking a time out. Taking a time out to think about it all, to weigh it all up. Maybe this is some sort of, you know, shocking moment of awakening for someone. Three of Swords. Page of Pentacles again. Someone's started something that they can't finish. Someone has begun something, perhaps with good intentions, but they've realised that it's going to be a lot harder than they thought to actually go through with this, and now they're starting to not want to deal with it. Two of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse. Someone's made perhaps an impulsive decision or said something impulsively, but I'm getting more of someone's taken on more than they can chew. Someone's taken on more than they can handle. There's a lot of energy here. You know, a lot of different energies for different situations, different people. It's a collective reading, so it's not the messages that are pulled are not going to be for every single one of you. But there's a lot of heavy energy here. And the energy is heavy at the moment, spiritually anyway. This is the moment where the old cycles end, the old narratives end, and the new beginnings begin. It's awakening, coming to an awakening, coming to truth, coming to clarity, coming to the realization of what we want, what we don't want, what we'll accept, what we won't accept, what holds us back from going forward. Really heavy energy. I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. I hope you found some help here If you did, you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel if you would like some more readings from me. For personal readings, all the details are on my homepage. But yeah, good luck with it. Best wishes. Lots of love. See you next time. Bye bye.